morning, good morning. Happy Sunday. Today is one of those mornings where it's been like a little frazzled. We were 20 minutes tardy. Let's call it tardy. It's more positive than late. 20 minutes tardy to church. Mike and I sat down. By the time we sat down, it was 20 minutes. And it was one of those days where you just look at each other and I was like, at least we're here. Because that's all that matters. We were cruising. Like we were way on time. And then Vivian kept having meltdowns. And then I realized she told me she had eaten something. And I looked at her bowl and it was all there. She hadn't eaten any of it. So it was one of those things where I'm like, she has to eat something before we go. So I sat there and like made her eat some bite. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, boring story. We were late. Now we're jumping in the car. Not late, thank goodness, to my parents' house. It's one of my brother's birthday. He just had a birthday and his wife also just had a birthday. So we're going to celebrate them. But I have an active skin code that is active. That is the stuff that I used on my face when I had severe acne. And I give a ton of credit to this stuff. I even use it in my skincare routine now. I'm in a really good place right now. I have like no zits, which is nuts. And only common when I'm consistent with this stuff. What I will say is for me, this helped with the inflammation and the redness and all the bumps. I need to find the before. I've showed it every time, but just sleeping on this for one night made a huge dramatic difference with my big cystic acne. It took the swelling down, it took the redness down, and overall I could conceal it much better under makeup. Before I say more, this code is only active 24 hours. This is a smaller company, and every time I talk about them, you guys make a huge, massive impact on their business in the best way possible. They can only afford to have it for 24 hours just because they have to make sure they can keep up with shipping and getting the product out. Anyways, this is an antimicrobial gel. If I were you, I'd get the 2-pack. If you have kids, I would get the 2-pack. I'd get the spray and the gel. I like the gel better on my face right now, even when I don't have breakouts, just for preventative help. I put it on my face first thing when I get out of the shower, let it dry, and then I do my sprays and my serums. But I do this first because it's what I care about the most. I want this to hit my skin first thing. However, the spray, which right now is currently in one of the girls' rooms, I used it on one of them, I think it was Viv, has a little bit of a rash. If you have babies or toddlers or even little kids, sometimes they just get rashes from maybe not wiping good enough or having a tummy ache and it affects them in that way. Anyways, so you spray it on their bum. I promise you, do it before they go to bed and they wake up and it's either not there or barely there. Nuts. I've never seen diaper cream or any kind of ointment do what this spray can do. It's like mind blowing. And I need to go grab some more for my sister because she uses it on her kids now that I think about that because she's going to be there. My sister-in-law. Anyways, so I would get the 2-pack because I use both of them for different things. An amazing product. But you have rosacea, eczema, acne, cystic acne, and you are in the desperate mode of trying anything, try this. Try it. It is so good. 30% off, code Redhead, and it worked wonders for me. One more thing. If you buy the 2-pack, you'll hit free shipping. Versus if you just get one, then you won't hit that. You have to spend $35 in order to get free shipping. And again, it is code Redhead. Cannot speak highly enough about this product. I love it, love it, love it. What I always say is like a disclaimer, I never want anyone to think that I'm saying that this product totally prevented acne. That wasn't the case for me. I've had people write me and tell me that it did, but my skin didn't react to that. I still, when I was in the thick of the cystic acne, I still got the acne, but this helped combat it better than anything else I was putting on my face. Visibly different when I'd slather it on my face at night to when I'd wake up in the morning. Also, I put it on like 4 times at night before I went to bed. Not just one time. Like I'd let it dry, keep it by my nightstand when I was watching TV or reading, and then I'd reapply. And I mean, it made a huge difference. A lot of y'all said, whenever I was like, I know these look like designer glasses, but I can't figure it out. And a lot of y'all said blenders. And then I looked it up and it does. They look pretty similar. So blenders is what these little Amazon ones look like, except the Amazon ones are cheaper. Like 15 to 20 bucks depending on the sale. I got a White Sands for the road from Armour. White Sands is a coffee drink, but it's technically not on our menu right now. It's a special drink, but y'all have a little hack. You just say, I need a White Sands with oat milk. They'll make it for you. But technically not on the menu right now. white sands. I do oat milk instead of regular milk. And then it has vanilla, white chocolate, and almond. And again, it's called White Sands. And it is so, it tastes like cinnamony, even though there's no cinnamon in it. But it's delicious. So good. I have it hot, but it's also good cold.
Stuff works. Those are coffees for your dad and us.
Bringing my parents coffee.
We are bringing parents coffee.
Here's another hibiscus tea, Bert. Do you want to try hibiscus tea?
That's more of a fall menu, but we'll.
I don't know if you're gonna like it. It's not very sweet. It's really good.
It is good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not overly sweet, which I really like.
Yeah. That's why we put that on the menu. It's sort of like the.
Do you like it? Yeah, it's refreshing. So it's called a refresher.
You can't really steal Starbucks.
It's not really called a refresher.
It's called iced tea.
It's called a hibiscus tea. Listen to how good this sounds. This is our Kairos blend. Did I say that right?
Kairos.
Chocolate toasted marshmallow and candied orange praline.
That's our
really good
core blend. That thing is awesome.
Really good blend. And then
put that label on over. Vivid.
Vivid is our bright blend, and it's
light roast.
Hazelnut, caramel, and raspberry, which sounds not great.
It is great.
It's very good. So it sounds weird, but it's delicious.
It's a light roast coffee. It's very, 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 very elegant.
I was gonna say, if you like light roast, you need to try Vivid. You got any other ones in here?
No, I just got those two. Kairos means opportunity. Isn't that a great word? I love that word.
You know, there's a lot of opportunity when you drink your first cup of coffee. Like, what's the day gonna hold?
Exactly.
I get asked pretty often. Do you have a tickle in your throat? I'm sorry, honey. I get asked often if I'm the coffee geek, and I would say, I love you too.
That's what you would say?
I would say, I love you too. I would say Mike is the extremely educated one. I have learned a ton, and I've learned that quality really comes from the bean, which is why we take such pride in our beans.
Roasting and the service and all that, yeah.
Yes, and now I can taste, a Starbucks coffee, and it tastes like it's been sitting in a canister all day versus coffee that's made fresh in front of my face, like what we do at Armor. Craft coffee is so different than, I guess, mainstream coffee. How would you say that? I just know the difference now. But as far as like the chemistry, because that's straight up what coffee is like chemistry, that's all this guy.
But I don't think anyone really does care. They just want if it tastes really good. And yes, we care about all that, but the quality is it's the flavor that comes across.
Yeah, we roast our own beans.